Ever pondered how the world might look today if America hadn't stepped into the global arena of the Second World War? It's an intriguing question that underscores the significance of America's role in this catastrophic conflict. In the early 1930s, the United States was grappling with the Great Depression. The nation was focused on healing its economy, and foreign affairs weren't a priority. However, as the clouds of war gathered over Europe and Asia, America couldn't ignore the global chaos. When war broke out in Europe in 1939, America chose a stance of neutrality. However, the country was quietly providing aid to Britain and other Allied forces under the Lend-Lease Act. This act allowed America to supply military aid to any country deemed vital to its defense, marking a pivotal shift in America's stance towards the war. Pearl Harbor, a day that will forever live in infamy, was the event that propelled America into the war. On December 7, 1941, the Japanese launched a surprise attack on the American naval base at Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. This attack resulted in the loss of many lives and pushed America to declare war on Japan the following day. Once in the war, America's industrial might came to the fore. American factories churned out war materials at an unprecedented rate, supplying not only their own forces but also their allies. From tanks and planes to guns and ammunition, America was the arsenal of democracy. On the battlefront, American soldiers fought bravely in multiple arenas. In the Pacific, they pushed back against Japanese forces island by island. In Europe, they landed on the beaches of Normandy on D-Day, and their subsequent advance played a critical role in the downfall of Nazi Germany. By 1945, America had also developed the atomic bomb under the top-secret Manhattan Project. The devastating power of this new weapon, demonstrated in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, brought about the swift end of the war with Japan. In the aftermath of the war, America emerged as a global superpower. It helped rebuild war-torn Europe through the Marshall Plan, and played a leading role in establishing the United Nations, aiming to prevent such a devastating war from ever happening again. To sum it all up, America's role in World War II was transformative, not just for the country, but for the world. From initially adopting a stance of neutrality to becoming a driving force in the Allied victory, America's journey through the war years was a testament to the country's resilience and determination. The nation's industrial strength, military prowess, and scientific advancements were critical in turning the tide of the war. In the grand scheme of World War II, America's involvement marked a shift in global dynamics. It underscored the nation's move from isolationism to internationalism, setting the stage for the world as we know it today.